Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of the podcast ever on the interwebs. Welcome and hello, Mr. Morfar.
Hello, Pabbie. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm good. How are you?
I'm freaking nervous. This is our first ever podcast. This is numero uno.
Don't be nervous. Be excited. It's
Yay!
really fucking
I
awesome.
am.
This is the beginning of something really good.
Yes, it is. And people don't even know what we're going to talk about.
And people come because they want to listen to us. It doesn't really matter what we're talking about. We could be talking about, I don't know,
Vapping?
like makeup and stuff, right?
Makeup? Yeah, okay.
It's just an example of something I find really boring and uninteresting.
But people would still listen to us. I know that.
Hopefully.
So,
dude,
yeah.
what's this podcast gonna be about?
Well, me and Pabbie decided that we're going to do a podcast. There are not a lot of Swedish people out there doing podcasts because we feel like we're from the Vikings, you know. Back in the days, they were the kings, and you know, I think we can deliver something awesome
And
podcasts.
Yeah, Sweden is very much like a gaming nation and
Yes,
country. So
Minecraft. Hello.
yeah, Minecraft, Amnesia, Battlefield.
Indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, also, but most importantly, we have like a super retarded and humor. So
yeah,
I guess
we do.
I hope people are gonna appreciate it.
Now, but the main focus basically is going to be everything around YouTube, everything around new games, everything around our fucked up minds. We're probably going to have a couple of guests from now and then, and we're just here to make you guys have a wonderful evening and put a smile on your fucking face.
Exactly. So to sum it up, tits, bacon, nipples, games.
Indeed. Especially nipples, though.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, nipples!
I saw your nipples, though, one time.
What? No?
Yes.
No.
DreamHack. I saw you showering.
I'm gonna have to edit this out. Shut up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, so, okay, I just need to say something. So, the reason, like, the biggest reason, though, is because I, myself, listen to a few podcasts. And I find it, I mean, I really enjoy them. And it's like the best company you could ever have when you're, on your way to work or, on your way to school, whether you're in a car or riding your bike or just walking, just listening to people and, they make you giggle and they're talking about fun stuff. I've been getting a lot of that, and I just feel like I want to get something back. I want to, for our listeners to have the same thing, and really enjoy listening to us while they're, going about their daily routines.
And we are definitely going to deliver on that. Me, myself, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, I can tell you that much. But, well, I've been doing pretty much podcasts for the past 10 years because I've been a radio host for 10 years. So, I mean, I do have the experience of talking.
Yeah, I can totally hear by the level of your voice that you have 10 years of experience behind it.
Yes, indeed, I do. Yes, so, Pabbie, let's get on with it.
Oh, let's get on!
So, what shall we talk about today?
That's the thing, like, this is really, like, the first episode ever, so it's not gonna be, like, as structured as,
Shall we tell them how this started? Like, we basically, I just called him 15 minutes ago and said, hey, let's do our first podcast. So we haven't prepared shit. So
yeah, but it's now or never, If we never, we've been talking about this for like 2-3 months, and if we're, we really just have to grab the bull by the balls, I think it's called.
Yes, the big salty wet balls.
Yeah,
but they're hard to grab onto if they're wet, though. But still, Still.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
dude, let me ask you something. What kind of games are you into right now? Let's talk about video games.
Okay, video games. Well,
Yeah.
right now I'm a really well. I I asked my community back on my Facebook what game I should play. Being derping, like derpa, you know, being just retarded, playing a game, just being retarded in a normal game, and
You just totally sounded like the Swedish chef.
yeah, well, well, it ended up being Red Dead Redemption, which is my favorite game of all time. So
It is awesome.
I played that for several hours and just took the best pieces and just made a YouTube video out of it. But now it made me so I started playing it more and more. But also, of course, I do play Amnesia very much. I do tend to play Slender. I do tend to start playing World of Warcraft yet again. I told myself never ever go back to that game, but there's something about pandas and monks that makes me, because I myself is a Buddhist and I have been a monk, so
Does it give you like a tingly?
yes, tingly
little-
feeling in my stomach, you know. So that's pretty much
your
what I'm
stomach.
into right
Okay.
now, and Skyrim, of course, Skyrim with the Dawnguard DLC, which is, by the way, whoa, I would never expect it be that big of a DLC for that kind of money. I've been spending so many hours on Dawnguard. It's incredible. And I've only been playing as a vampire. Then we have the Dawnguard side where you are fighting the vampires. So big creds. Big creds. So I'm looking forward to the next expansion or the next DLC, which is Build Your Own Home, which is not going to be the kind. I don't think you're going to get the same bang off your buck, but fuck it. Pabbie, and you, what games are you into right now?
Well, I was gonna say, because I've seen you on World of Warcraft, because I'm playing a lot of Diablo 3 now. Since the update, it's become fun again to play that game. Like, for a while there, just I reached level 60, and I just didn't feel like I was making any progress, and it was just super lame and boring. So I stopped playing for like 2-3 months, and then this update came like just a few weeks ago. And it's freaking awesome, and I can't stop playing. And I've seen you log on because, since Diablo and World of Warcraft are from Blizzard, you
Yeah, the
you have, like,
Battle.net,
same,
yeah.
yeah, you got like the same friends list thing, and I see you come on and you're playing World of Warcraft. So,
But dude, tell me about this update. I don't know about it. I haven't read about it.
What it does now is you keep on leveling up. You get, like, I think it's called Paragon level. Yeah, there's like
yeah.
there's 100 new levels. Like, so once you reach level 60, you start, leveling up from Paragon level number 1. And like, I've been playing for like a few weeks now, and I'm like level 6 now, and so it takes a while, but you feel it feels rewarding when you feel like you're getting better, you're gaining more intelligence, dexterity, and like gold fighting, abilities and whatnot.
So
yeah.
these new levels, if we put it like that,
Yeah.
Do they offer you better equipment drops, or is it the same level 60 equipment that dropping, or?
No, I think it does, like, it does bump up the magical find. I think it does, yeah. I'm not completely 100% sure, but I think it does. And that's the thing also, like, you can play now, and you get like the Nephilim volume bumped up. And me and a couple of friends have been like farming, and we've been getting like some really good gear. And I've been like, this past week I found like 3 legendary items.
Oh.
And whenever you find a legendary item, man, it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome. Like, Like
It's
pretty much the
it's
only
like
reason why I
that.
keep on playing because those items are so damn difficult to find.
Dude, you put a so retarded picture in my mind right now. I don't know if you watched this YouTube video of this kid on Christmas Eve opening up a package, and
Oh,
it's
it
a
was like a
Nintendo
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 whatever?
64 or something.
I've seen it. I've seen that.
I could definitely see you right there when you get those things. You being that guy, like oh,
Yeah.
you're screaming. God, that was fun. But that is a good video though.
That is exactly what happened, though. Like, yeah. And it's like when you get an item, whether it's well, especially if it's a legendary, but even if it's a rare item, it has like a little, like question mark, and you have to identify it. So you don't even know how good it is until you identify it. So each time you get one, it's like, it's like playing the lottery or like throwing like some dice. Like it's like you're throwing a couple of dice. Like, oh, come on, give me something good, and then you throw the dice and it's like, damn, it's a legendary item, but it has shitty, crappy, freaking things. It's not good at all. But sometimes you get like really good stuff, and it's like yes,
Score!
score.
Score! Oh my god, yeah. So
Wait, before I forget. The other day, speaking of like, being lucky and like gambling, the other day I dropped a coin and it landed on its side, like straight up like that.
What?
Yeah. I took a picture of it. It's on my Twitter.
Is that even physical possible for a coin to land like that?
Well, to be honest, it was a Swedish 10
Yeah.
krona.
Okay, the golden
they're
one.
kind of fat,
Yeah, they're fat. Yeah, they're fat.
Yeah. But still, I think it was
That's
kind of
cool.
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. But if that brings you luck, I don't know. But hopefully.
I think when I think about it, I
hope
think
you
I
fucking
found my first
saved that
legendary
coin.
item.
I hope you
After
fucking
that.
saved that coin.
Oh yeah, totally.
Save it and treasure it. Do a necklace of it.
I think I put it inside of like I have like a jar full of coins, and it's like in the middle somewhere, so
You will never find it.
I'm screwed.
So, Pabbie, have you been playing any Guild Wars 2? Have you tried it out? Have you?
Nope.
Nope.
I've read about it and heard about it, but no, I haven't.
I
Thing
actually
is, like I feel like I'm a crippled gamer in the sense of like I'm on a Mac.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Guild Wars on a Mac. Probably not, because like 95% of games that are like serious games are not on Mac. So
Actually, I can't answer that, but well, we have been talking about this, and you really need to get yourself a PC.
well, yeah, I guess.
It's for the greater good.
I know. There's a few games that I really, really want to play. Like, and I do have a Windows partition on my Mac, but it's not the same. It's no.
But you have Steam and everything on Mac, right? Yeah. I'm not a Mac Pro, so I don't know much about Macs. But what do you think about the new system about when you connect your PC to your television, and Steam acts, if you have an Xbox controller or whatever, acts like a console thing. It pops up and you scroll around with your Xbox controller exactly like a console, but it's your PC, but it's in Steam. You can buy, you can scroll, you can go on websites, you can play games, you can do whatever. What do you think about Steam taking that approach to becoming more and more into the console feeling, sitting on your couch, playing your games, and having the feeling you're playing on a console, but it's really a PC you're playing?
I think it's awesome. I didn't even know about this, but I think it's really cool. But
that is like I when I heard about that, I got super excited because that's exactly what I usually do. So, and I'm a console gamer myself, so it was nerdgasm. And Steam really takes the limit. They're raising the fucking bar for every fucking month, every time, and they're doing things better and better and better and better.
Yeah, I didn't even know about this though, but it's really cool if it's true.
Yay!
And what's really nice though, it's that I mean, why wouldn't you like this? It's not like I can imagine people tell like, oh no, but this game's I'm a PC gamer. You're supposed to play it on a keyboard and a mouse. I'm pretty sure you can still do that if you want to. This
Yeah, well,
adds,
you know,
it just adds options,
but that we go again with this PC only keyboard and mouse. I myself a PC player. You know, I use my Xbox controller for pretty much all games that do allow it, except FPS games, because I feel like I have better control with my Xbox controller in certain games than I do with a mouse and keyboards and a lot of buttons and all that. Is that you can just lay back in your couch, use your Xbox controller, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I agree. I really like it.
That sucks for you because you have a Mac, and I don't think Microsoft would like you use their products on a Mac. So
I don't know about that.
but I think it's a USB connection, anyways.
Actually,
if you want to.
Actually, I find it kind of difficult to believe though that that the controller would actually work on like. Kiss why Microsoft likes Valve all of a sudden now?
Yeah. A lot. Well, not just Valve. It's like pretty much all games. I'm looking at my library in Steam right now. Like all my favorites here. For example, Orma, Borderlands. Elder Scrolls, playing Grand Theft Auto with my Xbox 360, playing, let's see what else, Saints Row, obviously, The Ship, Sleeping Dogs that just got released, Team Fortress, which is really not suitable, but I've found it really, really easy when I've established a, you have to have a fast response in a game like Team Fortress, and for some reason I got the right setup for my controller, so I'm starting to get pretty good with my controller on a FPS game for once. So I'm really excited about that way they're taking it.
Right. Yeah, me too. I thought Steam was gonna go like, hardware wise, like they were gonna launch their own hardware and maybe like possibly like a console, like a PC that's like all Steam software, and that's what it was, only like a gaming machine only.
Yeah, but instead there was one. I guess there was one who said, "Hey, why the hell doesn't we do like this?" And boom! And when you connect it to your PC, you end up with this wonderful interface with, like, it's like a mix of 360 and PS3, and it's just lovely. It's not nothing compared to the Steam we are familiar with. It's a different interface. And I fucking love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it sounds really good. It sounds really promising, but I feel like I need to test it and test it out for myself and see how well it works.
Yeah, it's in beta right now, so they're still working on it, but it will be a very, very. I think that's the future. Talking about consoles, how much do you know about the Wii U?
Dude, I was just gonna talk about it. Did you know that the prices were announced today?
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't hear the price.
I can tell you. All right, so it's gonna be launched in North America November 18th, and it's gonna be launched. It's gonna be two different models. It's gonna be like a basic model, which is gonna be $299. And there's going to be a deluxe version of it that's going to be $350. And the difference between these two is like the basic one has 8 gigs of hard drive space, and the deluxe version has 32 gigs. Which isn't really a lot, but
That's not a lot.
it's not. But then again, I don't know. Like, it depends on when you use it. What you use it for. I mean, is it going to be lots of like downloadable games? Because if so, then yeah, that's not a lot. But if it's only for a little bit of media, a little bit of pictures, and most importantly, like game saves, game files, then that's a lot. So yeah, I agree. It doesn't really sound like a lot. But yeah, the deluxe version is gonna have more storage. It's also gonna have like a cradle for the console, stands for the gamepad, and a copy of a game called Nintendo Land. So yeah.
But everyone says that Nintendo, everything Nintendo puts out is for family games and stuff like that. Fuck that. Have you checked out the lineup?
I've seen some of the games that they're coming out. Yeah,
and I'm just astounded that people just say that Nintendo will just go for the family market. No, they are reaching out for the more hardcore. If we put the gamers that play, Xbox 360 and so on in the hardcore version, they are going to like it because the games that are going to be released are phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I understand why people would say that. And to be honest, if you look at the Nintendo Wii today, it is all about, the games that Nintendo themselves make. Those are the games that are really good. Those are the games that carry the console. Pretty much every third-party game for the Nintendo Wii is utter shit. Oh, yeah. Snap. I just said that.
But now they have taken a different approach to it. And I love it. I love it. I feel like Wii was a experiment.
Yeah. The Wii was cool. The Wii is still cool. But it's not as cool as when it came out, because when it came out, it was really like, wow, this is so cool and it's so unique and no one's ever done this before. But it was, for me personally, I did have a Nintendo Wii for a while. And I thought it was cool for like a week.
Yeah, but then
it was fun when friends came over. They were like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's play the tennis game." It was like, "Yeah, that's awesome." And then he left, and like the Nintendo Wii really for me is like the console for like if you have lots of friends coming over, then it can be fun. But
not yourself, not when you're playing yourself.
Yeah, when I'm forever alone and like just want to have some alone time and oh wow, that sounded weird. But then I play on the Xbox and I play with friends online.
Okay, now I know what kind of games you play. But do you honestly believe that Okay, let's take Xbox for example. They have the Kinect. For the next generation Xbox, they are talking about the next generation Kinect, which will be even more advanced. For PS3, we have those, the stick, Move, yeah. Do you honestly believe that will stick in the future? In 10 years' time, what do you think? Do you think we will still have controllers, or do you think we will just play games with hands?
No, we'll have both. The controllers are here to stay.
Yeah.
The rest of are like complements, like things that enrich the
party games.
Not always, but they're there to add like a little extra, something else to the whole experience. But the actual controls where you use your hand and touch them, that's here to stay. Because there's nothing more accurate than actually touching something.
Yeah.
Instead of like waving your hands around, as cool as it may seem to control something in the air, it's never as accurate as actually touching a stick or swiping it, like actually touching something. Well, this is sounding really weird.
Yeah, you're really. Are you horny?
A little.
Yeah, it sounds like that. No, but then again, we tend let's look back 10 years ago.
Yeah.
What did we?
I'm
have
looking
then?
back.
What did we have then?
I
Not much.
see awkward haircuts.
Yes, I do as well. And awkward everything, basically. Now, but the technology was really shitty. And looking 10 years from now into the future, no one ever knows. What do you think about the 3D? What do you think? Do you think the 3D will develop into something that will be standard? Because now when the televisions that doesn't require the glasses to be put on to see 3D images, 3D games, 3D movies, and so on, we know how fast let's say a television that costs 5,000 pounds today will probably cost not even 90% less in 5 years time. So I mean, do you think 3D will impact the gaming?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I think it will. I mean, it already has a little bit, but it's not such a huge thing as like they wanted to, make it look like.
It's fun for a while, but
Exactly. It's when the Nintendo Wii came out with the sticks. It was a novelty. It's cool. But they're trying to make it, look cooler than what it actually is. Look, here's what happened. For the longest time, we had like TVs that were like super fat and clumsy, and we had that for a really long time. Nothing really changed. They were pretty much all the same, and you would have a TV for at least 10 years.
yeah,
At least, and then flat TVs came out, and they were like, they became affordable in, I don't know, 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
Pretty much, yeah, they became affordable for pretty much everyone. And around this time, like, within 2-3 years, there was a total switch. Like everyone, like if you go to someone's house now, they don't have a flat screen TV, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like, do you still have what the fuck? Do you have one of those big ass televisions still?
No, I'd be like, like future generations are gonna be like, what's that? Like,
yeah,
they're not even gonna know what
my
it is.
my kids, if they see a
they're gonna
television
think it's
like
a
that,
microwave oven or something, and try
Yeah.
to like put some popcorn inside of it or something.
they're going to ask like, what's what's this big thing behind the television for?
Yeah.
Is it for storage or
It's yeah, exactly.
So we will never know, but talking about technology and all that, that's something we can come back to, because
Yeah, but I was trying
It's
to make a point here, because that we saw that then, and that was a gigantic boom for the television
Yeah.
market, and now they're just like, and it is kind of calmed down a whole lot compared to like 2-3 years ago when everyone made the switch. So now they're trying to find different things, new things that are gonna to push units. So that's why they're like, oh, here's the 3D. This is the reason why you need a new TV. Your TV that you have now, it's obsolete. It's not good enough anymore. Here's 3D, and it's awesome, and that's why you should buy it with 3D. And now, here's a smart TV. Your TV that you have now is dumb. This one is smart. It has Skype on it.
Yeah, well, I
I
can honestly say, when I was working with Viasat, it's a company in Sweden that sells televisions, programs, and shit like that. Basically, we were at a convention, and during the pre-up, before customers arrived and stuff like that, I was invited into a black room where they showed off the 90-inch 3D without glasses monitor, and a kick-ass surround system, and a big fucking couch. So me and my buddies sat there and watched Avatar. And I have to say, that was by far the most intense experience I ever have had in a movie experience. And I have been at IMAX in Bangkok, you know, I've been in IMAX in different locations looking at 3D, but with glasses. But I'm looking at this is, if this television without glasses going to be a big impact, it's not going to be for games. When I play 3D in games, it feels like I'm missing something. It feels like I can't really, especially FPS games. It's like, oh shit, I feel confused. But when I watch a movie, oh my god! So I think that will be a more impact on the movie scene when above else, and hopefully there will be a switch where you can just turn off the 3D, so you don't are stuck with a 3D. Yeah,
I mean, you don't want to watch the news in the morning. It'll be 3D.
Boom!
Why? It's not needed, you know.
No.
But
cooking show, 3D. Here you go.
This is my point of view. Like, if I wanted to buy a new TV, if it has 3D and it's like pretty much the same price, then sure, why not? You know.
Yeah.
But
it's all about the price. It's all about the price.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dum, dum, dum. But yeah, we
haven't really talked about enough nipples and tits and bacon.
Nah, exactly. Especially bacon, and bacon, in my opinion, is games in the future. What are you looking forward to in terms of games in the future, in the near future?
Bacon? Well, just because you said that, I like immediately thought about Super Meat Boy. But I don't know.
So the Meat Boy is a really fun game, though.
When it comes to games that I'm really looking forward, though, it's probably Grand Theft Auto 5 is the one that I'm really
Good choice.
Yes, I'm really excited about that, and I'm gonna play that tons, and I'm gonna put out stupid ass videos of that, and yep, my channel is gonna be super boring for everyone that doesn't like Grand Theft Auto, because it's gonna be all Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, I actually have 4 games that I'm really looking forward to.
All right.
It's obviously...
Wait, you get to choose 4?
Yeah. Well, you only had one.
No, I only mentioned one because I thought...
Okay, do you have any more you're looking forward to?
Yes, FIFA 13. And, yeah, I don't know. Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, there... First of all, Hitman.
Oh, okay. All right.
The new Hitman game. I'm so looking forward to that. Grand Theft Auto, obviously. Borderlands 2, which is released in about 7 days. Something like that. Whenever you are listening to this. Torchlight 2. And that's pretty much it. I probably wouldn't say what my next game I'm looking forward to, because this is a bit of a secret that I don't put out on my YouTube channel, games like that. But I'm a super fanatic when it comes to trains, so I'm also looking forward to the Train Simulator 2013.
The Microsoft one thing?
No, it's not Microsoft. It's I think it's who's I think it's railsimulator.com who's releasing it.
Wow, I think I'm having like a hemorrhage in my brain right now.
It's super. I don't know why it's so calm. You know, if you just want to have a, you know, sit and just chill for a couple of hours, and if you're like trains,
dude, I imagine watching paint dry.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's so different between people. Some people love, you know, Microsoft, you know, the plain shit. I hate that.
I would love
trains
that.
I've
tried it once though. That was awesome.
No, but trains for me is like, you know, due to my, well, when I was a young kid, I was always fascinated by trains, and I don't know why. I had my own
Is it
train
because
track.
Dude, is it because of the whole like I like trains thingy? I like trains.
What?
You haven't heard that? Everyone on the internet is saying like I like trains. I like
No, I
trains.
never heard about that.
Wow.
It
You've been
probably
living
just
under
your
a rock
fan
without
base.
internet.
But yeah, well, I'm looking forward to those games. But most of all, obviously, like Hitman and Grand Theft Auto, they are going to be the most kick-ass, and also Pandaria, Mists of Pandaria, but that is released very soon anyway. So
yeah, the 25th, right?
26th, right?
No, 25th.
Okay. Whatever.
So,
someday.
But to be honest, like
oh, I forgot a game. Oh my god, how can I forget two other good awesome games? Assassin's Creed 3 and Far Cry 3. Oh my god, how could I forget those? Those
Assassin's
games.
Creed, it's cool because like my best friend, he's like the biggest fan of Assassin's Creed, and he gets those games and he finished them. He finishes like the first week, and then I get to borrow it. Yeah, I mean, I really like Assassin's Creed, but it's I don't know, like
it's going to be really interesting to see how they are going to. I'm not going to lie. I love the Civil War, the history behind it, but it's going to be interesting to see how they take our beloved assassin into this guns blazing, or well, it's not guns blazing. It takes forever for them to reload the gun, but anyway, it's going to be really interesting, and it's a really interesting environment. Indians and snowy terrain and boats and whatever we have seen in trailers.
To me, it sounds like that game would be cooler if like Rockstar made it and it was like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, please, Rockstar, if you ever hear this podcast, which you never will, please do
I'll shove it down their throats. Don't worry.
Do a Red Dead Redemption 2, please. Oh god.
Awesome.
That is the best
game ever. You do have the zombie thing, right?
Yeah, I have everything.
Undead
I downloaded everything.
Awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
I even have the fucking donkey that rides so quickly in multiplayer.
I have the monkey. The donkey, I mean.
The donkey is that donkey painted as a zebra, which is insane.
It's awesome. I was gonna say something about. I'm still a little bit butthurt from when it comes to Assassin's Creed. Like I like the Assassin's Creed games, but like for some reason I just can't let it go, and that's why like I don't give it the love it deserves. Because I don't know, did you play the first Assassin's Creed?
I played them all.
But do you remember the first one? Like, what was your thoughts on the first one? Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
The first one was really confusing. They have done well, especially coming from the first one to the second one. Everything changes so dramatically, because in the first one it was all about Apple of Eden and the secrets, and you really didn't know what the fuck was going on. You went from now the second game was more of a you could pretty much understand that way better, but the first game I don't know, but it's still lying on my shelf. I'm not going to trade it in. Assassin's Creed 2 way much better.
Well, I'll tell you why I didn't like the first one, because the first one I had really high hopes for it. And I thought it was awesome. Like, I had a really good time for it, playing it, like, for 2-3 days. And then, I was like, wait a minute, I already did this. And then you realize, like, the game, it just bugs me that they got lazy. Like, we just, every mission after a while was just, like, the same mission over and over again. super annoying. Like I had so high hopes for them, and then they totally fucked me over by just copy pasting the missions. And what's more, I remember you had to do some missions, and there was like this. You had to be like all secretive and like walk through a crowd, and
Yeah.
Avoid being detected, recognized, or whatever. And they would put like this retarded person without a t-shirt in the middle of the crowd that was going like, "Arr!" and he would like, and you were like going all like incognito, like, oh, I'm going here, like, oh, I'm going, you do like the monk thing,
Yeah.
you like walk in there, and then this guy would come like, "Arr!" and punch you and push you. They would push you, and the stupid ass guards start chasing me, and this happened so many times, and it was so annoying. Like, what the fuck? Why, of all the people that are walking in this stupid square, this stupid ass would like push me, and then the guards, instead of fucking going after him, they're going after me, and I had to restart the stupid ass mission, and that shit happened to me like 20, 30 times, and
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm like, sorry, I can't forget him.
No,
I can't forgive them.
I always poisoned that guy or killed him straight away. But
there was a few of those even, I think. Like, and there was because every character in the game, obviously, like I understand why, but every character is like copy pasted as well. There's like if it doesn't matter where you go, there's a bunch of like copies of every character in the game, and that guy without a t-shirt would be like each time. Oh yeah, and like so you passed that that mission, and you finally made it because you were lucky and that stupid ass guy didn't get close to you. And then when you're doing the next mission, you need to do the same stupid thing. You need to walk up to this person and like be like a pocket thief and steal his thing from his pocket or whatever. The only difference was this time there's fucking two retarded persons like around him. Like, and then the fucking third time there was like, so the only way for them to make it like more challenging and make it more difficult for you is to add retarded people that would randomly push you. There.
Oh god. Pabbie having a stroke soon. but isn't that good? Anyways, okay, let's put it in this perspective. All the faults they did in the first, they did listen to all the fans.
Yes, they did. The second one was really good.
Everything we said, they listened, took to heart, and took away the things we hated, put in stuff we wanted, more different objectives, more different options, more different missions, especially upgrades and stuff like that. And now I'm really looking forward to Assassin's Creed 3 because I'm looking at the forums, looking what the people want and want to see and what they want to be rid of. And I'm just getting so excited, especially about the hunting mini game where you hunt animals. But I think that's just in the beginning of the game. But there is rumors that you can just go around and just hunt for animals. And me as a person, especially as Red Dead Redemption fan, I unlocked everything in the game 100%. So I was out hunting animals all day long. So if I can hunt in Assassin's Creed with a bow and arrow, that would be so lovely.
But does it have any trains?
No.
Because that would have been the best game ever for you, right?
Yeah, well, dude.
There's trains. There's trains on Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yeah. I derped so hard during that episode I did. I was. Do you remember this long ass tunnel that is in the game? There's a very long tunnel. Anyways, I was on my Sunshine, which is my horse. I named him Sunshine. So I was trying to get on the train, I was trying to go all RPG on my ass and say, oh, I'm going to save them. There's a bomb on the train, blah, 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 blah. And I'm riding in this tunnel. And as soon as I get to the point where you can actually jump on a train, the tunnel ends, and there's a bridge where where there's no more room for my horse and me, and I just fall down the cliff, and my horse dies, and I'm just standing there, looking and just feeling derp.
Oh, that was. Before I forget it, I need to say something that is actually good about the first Assassin's Creed game, and that's that I think it's really good, that they're given the chance and the possibility for different abled people to have work. So that's one of the positive things about those derpy guys without t-shirts.
Good.
Yeah.
They have a future.
I know, right?
Oh my god. Anyways, also, why wouldn't we, this is our first ever episode. It's like, this will be reminded, and everyone will have this downloaded in 10 years time when we have done about 500 episodes. This is like the first ever. But as it's our first, and we don't really know what our fans or our listeners do want us to talk about, or, why don't they maybe send us a message or whatever? Like if they have any suggestions to our podcast.
Exactly. We can when we end this, we can give out our Twitters and our information, and people can follow us.
Yes, indeed. But, so stay tuned for that, and think about that while we talk about tits and shit.
While we derp.
While we derpa.
Yeah. So I wanna say one thing here, though. I think that we need some cool thing that we can say on the show, some sort of activity, challenge. And I have a challenge for you. And no, dude. It's okay, dude. I sent it to you there over Skype. That is Pablo Picasso, the artist, the Spanish artist.
Yes, indeed, I do.
Exactly. Okay, so that's his name. That's his complete name.
Is that his real name?
Yes, it is. And I want you to read it all right now. Go!
Give me just 1 second.
No, go!
No. Because if you give me one challenge, I'm going to give you one challenge.
Well, yeah, but you're not fast enough. You need to do it right now. Come on, go!
Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Pablo, Diego, Joseph, Francisco de Paula, John, Napuciana, Maria de los Remedios, Cipriano de la Santa Samia, Trinada, Martir, Patricio, Ruiz y Picasso.
Hey, bravo!
How did I do?
The longest name ever.
How did I do?
What? You did pretty good. Yeah, you did. Oh, well, okay. It sounded kind of derpy, but it was good. But I mean, I don't blame you. It's a stupid ass long name. You want me to say it?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Bear in mind, though, I do know how to speak Spanish, so it's kind of cheating. But here we go. Pablo, Diego, José Francisco de Paula, Juan, Nupuceno, María de los Remedios, Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad, Martír, Patricio, Ruiz y Picasso.
That's better. Okay. Now, I actually do have a challenge for you. Mm-hmm. We all know that you know Bangkok, right?
Is that the name of a porn movie?
No.
I've been to Bangkok. I know. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Okay. So I spent more than 5 years in Thailand, and I'm a Buddhist and all that shit. Yeah. Now I want you to say Bangkok's full name in Thai.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm sending this to you in Skype right now.
Oh wow.
Give me a second.
But okay, but it's not in Thailand letters though, because I can't.
No, it's not in Thai letters. It's in English letters. There you go. Cool, that's the full name of the. That's the real name of my Bangkok.
What the fuck? I think there's like one name for each inhabitant of that city.
Try it out.
I can say thank you so much in Thai. Kapung kap, kapung kap.
You should
Okay,
actually emphasis on mark, which is very much. So instead of saying kubum kap, say kubum kap.
Oh,
But
whatever.
okay, go. You're too slow.
Okay, here we go. Krumte pakanakon aramakanakatosin makan tarai utaya mahaladu kotopop no porasat rachanati burrito udumarata chitin wasatan amorahi param agua taran satit sakasita yakanaka prasit. I think I even said burrito.
This is actually the actual name. That's actually the name, and it actually pretty much stands for the capital city of angels, the residence of the Emerald Buddha, the great city of impregnable, the great soul of the city of steadfast and thriving, and so far and so forth. So Bangkok is really that's the real name of Bangkok. Bangkok.
Wait. One question: like, if you go up to any cab driver in Thailand and ask in Bangkok and ask them, okay, so what's the real name of Bangkok?
He could say it. He could say it.
Yeah, oh yeah, he could read it, but does he know it?
He knows it. They all know it. They all know it.
I mean,
okay, I tested out at least 10 tuk-tuk drivers, and they could boom.
But did they know about it, or they could just like
yes,
read it just like that?
Because
I know about this too, but it doesn't mean that I know it by heart, by memory.
No, this is like basic history for them, because it's
wow.
because the king in Thailand is so upheld. It's like almost like a god.
Yeah.
And this is so much around because the name itself also involves the royal palace, and so on and so on. So people know this. Maybe not everyone can pronounce every fucking letter, but they know about it. And I would say 8 out of 10 people probably tell you that straight away, because
Dude, wait. Now I want to hear you read it. Come on, go.
Let me do my Thai. Krung tepa manakan amorno taka amorna kosni makina tariatiotaya makatala hopo no parat latchatani buliom. Remember, the R is not.
Why are you speaking English?
Udom la chati wat ma sata upmo mahasatan amarani pian avatanasati zakata via sanukama prasit. There we go. It's a really hard fucking thing to say. And I do know a lot of Thai fucking... I can speak pretty good Thai, but that's hard.
Wow. It's crazy.
It's hard. And the reason why this is hard when we read it in English letters is because we don't know where the high pitch, the low pitch, or the middle pitch, or, they have different pitches on different letters. So let's say for every letter in the Thai alphabet, they have different pitches. It's low, it's high, and middle. So you should emphasis on like if you say shock, if you say my favorite phrase is shakti or shakti. It means eternal blessing, eternal happiness. It means
Did you just say suck-ick?
Yes, almost. No. If you go up to a Thai and say Shakti,
Shakti.
If you just go up to Thai and say Shakti,
Shakti.
he probably wouldn't understand what you were saying. But if you go up to a Thai and say Shakti, he would. He would understand it because they are. That's why it's so hard for them to understand us foreign people trying to speak Thai, because we can't recognize the emphasis on some of the words. Because if I say Shakti or Shakti, but you need to emphasize on Shakti. It needs
Okay. Here we go.
ending.
Shakti.
Good.
Like a mouse.
If you know that phrase and you tell it in a Thai restaurant or wherever, you will be greeted like they will be so happy. You will put a smile on their faces. Shock D. That's if you say that to any Thai person, they will smile forever, and that's why I have it tattooed on my arm.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen a Thai person that's not smiling when I open my wallet. They're all super
Don't
smiling.
be like that.
Shakti,
Don't be like that.
Shakti.
Shakti. No, but it's an interesting country. I have to say, and I love the Buddhism because it's not like I'm that religious. It's more like a lifestyle. It's more like a philosophy I'm following.
Yeah,
like
I feel like that could be like a super duper long special edition podcast for the future.
Yes, some kind in the future, but that's the reason why I'm a Buddhist. Because I know the question will come up: why did you pick and why aren't you Christian? Because there is a lot of dude. When we're talking about religion, I really need to take this is serious. People send me, and this is not once a week. This is daily. People send. This is American people sending me messages about I need to convert back to Christianity. God can bless you. God can cure your diabetics, because I'm running for I'm saving money for the Diabetics Foundation. They can save the diabetics and they can cure it. And these are the people that are in the church. Go and be in front of a big fucking one man standing there, touching their heads, and you're blessed by God, and the fanatics. And I'm getting those messages at least once a day, sometimes 4 times a day, and that pisses me off, because everyone should have the right to have their own religion.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, of course, I totally agree.
I hope I don't offend anyone, because I respect every single religion out there, but I do also say that everyone should have their choice in what they want to believe in.
Yeah, I believe in the holy, matrimony between my lips and nipples, and that's what I firmly believe.
But I believe
as much as I want this podcast to be about everything and nothing, I think though that we should probably not talk that much about religion, because
we just went there from Bangkok into that, so it went weird. But enough about that.
Yeah. Dude, it's been exactly like 1 hour, I think, and I think we should start wrapping this up a little bit.
Yeah.
But before I do, I just want to mention, me and Morfar were talking about, like, in the future, all of these podcasts are going to be live streamed on Twitch, on DJ Morfar's Twitch, and we're also going to have a TeamSpeak where people can join the server and talk to each other. And by the end of every podcast, we're gonna have like a post podcast, and we're gonna invite some people in, and to talk to us and hang out with us.
Yeah, see what they think about thought about the podcast and so on and so on. As this first one wasn't obviously live streamed, we will both post it on our YouTubes, right?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, so we will link you to where it will, and we have decided what time right? The podcast will be, right? Didn't we?
We have. Well, we
It
said
will-
Saturdays.
Saturdays,
like,
yeah. 7
Yeah.
o'clock Central European time. That's 7 o'clock GMT, and that's 1 o'clock EST.
Exactly.
So that's a good time for pretty much Americans, English, and Scandinavian people, and Asian people as well.
And Thailand.
Yeah,
Let's not forget about Thailand.
That's 1 o'clock in the morning for them, but yeah.
Yeah, they can party and have like a few drinks with their friends and listen to the freaking live stream. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really want you to be on the live stream, because that's the main focus. Because then we can do our podcast, and we can read the chat, we can take questions, we can talk about something that maybe someone said, and we just felt, oh God, let's talk about this for a second, and it will be more interesting that way. And but let's sum it up. This podcast will be all about YouTube. What YouTube is. We haven't discussed this during this podcast, but we will in the future. We are both YouTubers. With well, I wouldn't say we are both kind of big channels.
It's all relative.
Yeah, depending. Well, but
I mean, my
compared
girlfriend
to
think it's big, but it's depends on who you compare it to.
but we have a decent following, so
You totally didn't get that one.
yeah, but I did. But I'm trying to ignore all the, because there's been a lot of those references in this podcast. But well, all links you would ever need will be in the video
In the description, and you should totally follow us on Twitter, because if there's any changes or updates about times and when we're going to be live streaming and where, it's all going to be on our Twitters. So DJ Morfar, what's your Twitter?
DJ Morfar.
Exactly, and that's
one
in
word.
The description below. And mine is Pabbie, so it's also down below.
And
check between your legs. It's right there, Pabbie.
And also, as these are going to be, especially this one is going to be on YouTube, make sure to check the description and go to Pabbie's site and subscribe to him. And it's same goes for Pabbie's fans, so you won't miss anything. Trust me.
It's going to be awesome. Go sub
And by the
go
way,
sub me.
before we end, have you decided about DreamHack Winter 2012?
I've decided that I want to go.
Yay!
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you want to go with me?
Dude, I said I decided I want to go. It doesn't mean that I'm going. It all depends on. It's all about the money. We were talking about this earlier. It's all about the money.
Money. Well,
so, yeah.
let's just say I already have expedition bands.
Dude, I'm like 95% sure I'm going though, because every time I'm like, I don't think I'm going. I don't know, because of this and that, money or whatever. And then every time I decide the same day, like, oh shit, it's today. Okay, I'm going, and I just drop everything and I
like last time.
So, yeah.
You can check it out on my YouTube channel. It was all fun. I just searched for DreamHack Summer 2012. Me and Pabbie, we had a blast.
It was awesome.
Anyways, guys, I think we sum it up. So I say thank you very much for listening to the very first podcast.
The podcast. Oh yeah, and
podcast?
why is it called the podcast? Because it sounds very Swedish and noobish. That's why.
And it has a Swedish letter in it. Podcasts.
The podcast. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be late for the podcast.
Yes, podcast. Podcast.
Yeah. All right,
Anyways,
guys, DJ Morfar, thank you so much for this first episode, and take care, guys. Bye bye.
Puss och kram. Bye bye.